Hello everybody, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is an impromptu video. Like, I'm not even setting ring light or anything. I just hope it comes out nice and the background noise is not too much and my voice is actually loud. So sickle cell day is coming up on the 19th. That's on Monday. Hopefully I'm able to edit this video and post it. And I was just thinking, because like I just recently joined a group, I think it's Hope Lights Foundation. Excuse me. So Hope Lights Foundation, and they're having a walk on the 17th on Saturday. Hopefully I'm praying I'll be able to attend. I know I cannot walk long distance. I don't know what walk. I don't know how long the walk is, but it's walk stroke hangout. So like me aim for going for the hangout, not the walk, because seriously I'm not in the mood for any stress. The way the stress I'll be stressing myself this week, like seriously, it's not even encouraging for myself. So hopefully the walk is not a long walk and I'm able to even attend. Like, that's what I'm even praying for, that I'm able to attend, because this kind of thing now these days I don't give people I hope that, oh, I'm going to be able to make it for your program or something, because I really don't know what's happening and all. And that's why it's like I'm taking a very long break from this YouTube thing and everything. It's not as if I don't even have content. I have things, but I've not even edited it to start with. Not talking about posting. So, but hopefully I'll be able to post this one on the 19th to celebrate World Sickle Cell Day. And I'm making this video because there's someone I want to invite for the program, but then the person doesn't like going for this kind of program. Like, the person is also a warrior, but he doesn't like going for this kind of program because he's trying to protect his own energy, which I totally understand. Because I just realized that there was someone that was following. No, like before, there's this guy I know, I'm still following her and everything. Like, initially I didn't know that was her genotype and everything. And then she told me, because mine is a bit obvious if you know me personally, like from my eyes you could tell and everything. So she was like, oh, that she goes, and I was surprised at it because she gives this energy vibe and everything. Like, you barely know that she's sick and everything. So like I was really gaining from her energy that period and everything, because like I say, when someone has 100% energy, you could barely tell that she was SS and everything. So I was like, oh, I want to be like this person, the way our vibes, our energy and everything. But it's not the same for everybody. That's just the truth. And then there was another person that later on I found out about another person, and then I was following this person, and she was creating awareness about sickle cell. And like she's more frequent. How do I put this in English? Crises come more frequent than the way mine come. Let me compare it with myself. The way mine comes, because I fall sick, but compared to her is more frequent and everything. And then like when she falls sick, she can stay like 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. Like me, if I fall sick, okay, maybe it's a period of 2 weeks. Like the highest I've stayed, which was last year, because I think that's the longest I've stayed in the hospital and everything. I don't think I've stayed above that in the hospital at that particular period and everything. Like, it usually breaks in between my own and everything. So I don't notice that it's not felt. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to put this, but I felt her post was draining my own energy, if I should put it that way. I just pray that God gives you guys the spirit and understanding to understand this video in the best way possible. But then I see reason why she's posting about it. Like, she's posting when she's in the hospital and everything, because of recent I went out with someone and hematology clinic there and everything. The person just accompanied me to the place and everything, because we're together there. I just branched and then went for the hematology clinic. And then, like, it takes the grace of God to actually even grow up with sickle cell and have confidence. That's just the truth. Like, because there are just a lot of things that want to bring you down, that want to make you timid and shy. Like, you just feel like you're not enough and everything like that. It's just that insecurity that's always there and everything. And I grew up with comparison. Like, everyone is comparing me to this person, to that person. It's not coming from a bad place, but then they don't know the effect he has on you. That's just the truth. So it's lack of better understanding, and this thing is actually even common with the elderly people. Let me put it this way. Even though some young people also, I don't know if it's that we don't just know how to talk, because sometimes I don't understand. But then I went out to this person, and then they called, when they are calling our name in a clinic, they call your name and they add hematology. So definitely you know that, okay, this person is also going to go and see the doctor you are going to go and see. That's how they call this lady's name and then added hematology. And then the person turned to look at her. Like, she's fair, she's beautiful and everything. And then that's how the person is saying, the person was in the call at first and everything. So after she had gone, I also turned, looked at her. I saw the way she walked and passed and everything. After she had gone, the person was not saying that will you even know that that girl is sickle cell and everything? I said, they don't write it on our forehead. That was the reply I gave. I said, don't write on our forehead. He said, but the thing is obvious in my own and everything, because as I said, you can tell from my eyes that I have it and everything. That look at my eyes, it's always yellow and everything. And I said, did you see when she walked past and everything? Like, you will know that she has, there's this hip something common among sickle cell. I've never had it, so I cannot even talk about it and everything. But sometimes one is, the one I've seen, it affects the growth of one leg. It feels as if one leg is taller than the other leg. So, like, to correct it, if you can correct it, that type immediately, is, I think you wear one of your shoes to be higher than the other shoe. That way it gets corrected. That's if you correct it immediately. I know some people go for hip surgery, and I know that even when you're wearing that shoe, you still have to be on crutches during that period and everything. I can't expatiate on that hip stuff, but I've seen someone that had it and everything. So you could tell that this lady has had it. Like, she's not more working with crutches and everything, but you could tell the way she was walking, you could tell that she had it and everything. I said, didn't you see the way she walked? He said, no. I said, when she passed again, I will show you. To tell you, because you also know the person that I had that hip issue also. I said, when the person passed back, I will show you, so that you don't compare me again. So after the lady finished with her doctor and everything, she was not passing. Like, so you saw another lady, like, this one was standing nice and everything. I think she was even chubby and all. Was not like, that's not the lady. I said, no, that's not the person. So when this lady passed, I said, look at her. Was not like, oh, okay, our hips. Like, seriously, this is why I understand people that actually post when they are sick and everything, because sometimes, okay, yes, you're creating awareness so that people don't go into it. But sometimes when you're falling sick, like, people don't understand that. They're like, oh, are you the only person falling sick and everything? I know somebody that has lived up to 100 years. She don't used to fall sick and everything. You don't know people's story. That's just the truth. Like, you just see everybody dressed up, show up. You can even hardly tell that they have this stuff and everything, and you just feel like, oh, they're all right and everything, and then you feel like it's okay for you to compare this person to the other person. Everybody's story is different. This other lady that gives these serious vibes and everything, when she's down, she tells me when she's down, she might fall sick just once, maybe in a year or in 2 years, and that one she can spend 3 whole months in the hospital. Like our own comes very serious and everything. I met someone of recent, I think the person is 26 and she has had 3 surgeries. I've not had any. Like I'm even discovering myself. That's just the truth. Like I'm just discovering about some new things and everything, because I grew up not knowing, like I grew up not knowing people directly that had this stuff and everything, for us to be sharing experience and all. It's not that I'm knowing people that have the same experiences with me, that okay, everybody sharing their experience, who have had all leg cancer, like all this stuff. I didn't know that people have it before. Like it was just based on my own story before, and then story of, oh, that person lived up to 50 years, this one died when he was young. Like comparison of people that I never met. Everybody, I'm just trying to say that everybody has their story different, and it's not nice when you look down on someone else's story. That's just the truth. Either sickle cell or no sickle cell, either they have a disability or not. It's not nice when you look down on other people's story. It's not good to compare people. Like, you cannot compare us. You cannot compare us. We might be from the same family, the same blood, but our story is different. Totally different. And the truth about disability is that you cannot even predict it. That's just the truth. Like I shared a post yesterday. I can't remember the title of the post and everything, but somebody now said, and I commented, I said, look, I slept and woke up. That was yesterday. I slept and woke up and noticed my fingernails were paining me. It sounds this is not a joke, but like how do you explain to people that your nails are paining you? Like I'm not wearing artificial nails, and I wake up, my fingernails are paining me, and I didn't do anything with my hands. There's nothing I can point at to say that, oh, this is what caused my nails to be paining me. And how do I even explain that to people that my fingernails are paining me? So I went out yesterday and everything, like with normal vibes and everything, and the place I went to, they chose to stress me. Like I went out as early as 7 and I didn't get back to like 6, to tell you how stressful that place was and everything. They chose to stress me both mentally and physically. The way I was climbing staircase yesterday, even me said no understand. So I got back, I used my medication and slept. I lied down and I noticed that my waist, but that one is understandable because I know I stressed myself, and then that's what resulted to that crisis. Now, the crisis I had in the morning before leaving the house, what will I say caused that one? Nothing. So you actually cannot predict it. That's why I even started with, I cannot promise you that I'm attending your event. I'm not reliable. Because at a point I was reliable and everything, but right now I'm not understanding what is happening. So I don't promise, because it feels like, okay, I promise, sometimes I show up, sometimes I don't show up. It's not like I'm giving excuse and everything. So please, you just better from start. This is it. But it's well. God will help us. I'm going to go for the walk. Hopefully, I'm not promising, but hopefully I'm able to make it for the walk. And I just wish I could invite this person, but I understand the person is trying to protect his own energy, which is totally fine. Because even that, at the point when I noticed that other person was affecting me, I had to unfollow. And it's good she's creating awareness about it in her own way. Because seriously, people need to understand. don't compare anybody's story. Don't compare our stories. Everybody has a different. And don't look down anyone's story. Everybody has a different. And then another thing is that those of you that have stubborn head, may God help you people. Because some of you, I don't understand the love that is in people's blood. I don't understand this love. Like, well, I understand people don't know their genotype. Because, like, if I wasn't SS, would I have known my genotype? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it's when, because some people even forge this thing. Like, when you're going to invest it, that you have to bring doctors, report and all those things. The people will just write anything in that place. They never really do the test to find out what their genotype is. But how can you not be getting married and you know your SS and the second person is SS? You people are not there yet. Like, you are not in that place of... I think you should go. I will refer people to Precious Gaza post about IVF for AS and AS. The total cost is different from the normal IVF. It's different. Like, it's not the same thing because they have to check the cells. They have to see which one actually match. Unlike if your genotype match, they will just pick anything and put and everything. That IVF is not one. This one they have to check before they will now. So the cost is different. I think people don't even investigate how the IVF thing works for AS and AS. If we just go in with, we love each other, when that period comes, we'll do IVF. I don't understand. If you have the money, that's showing that you have the money, that you people are actually capable, there's no problem. You can go ahead and do it. But those of you, when it now comes, you people feel like, oh, you adopt and everything. I know in Africa, when your parents are still alive, you want to adopt. Like, it's not something that, I would like put it, this IVF thing goes safe. We're just accepting it. Adoption is not something Nigerians accept. They accept it when you have your own child. Like, giving birth is like a must in Africa. You have, like, you people get married for the main aim of giving birth. And after giving birth, hence, is after then people can say you people are adopted and everything. Or maybe when the thing's not coming forth and everything, that's when they will say they are adopted and everything. But adoption with African parents, when his parent is still alive, your parents are still alive, it's really not that easy. To be sincere, if we should tell the truth to ourselves and all, it's really not that easy. So people will say that you want to adopt when your uncles and aunties and everybody is still there. Then at the end of the day, when you're not, like, you're not giving into pressure, you say it's like, serious, is it not stupidity into your loan? Is it not stupidity? May God have mercy on us. That's just the truth. May God have serious mercy on us, because if as AS you want to get married to AS, please go and find out how far the IVF costs before you get married. Then if you now still want to go ahead, tell your parents this is what is happening, this is the solution people have found. They should accept it, because people cannot say that you fell into pressure, the pressure was too much. Because seriously, how many children you want to abort? How many? You not say you fell into pressure, so you give birth to the child to come and suffer. And God forgive you people. If you people have entered it, may God forgive you people first. But then I understand why people are really posting about this thing. Me, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm creating awareness in my own little way, but then I don't want to be the one that will suck up people's energy. But at this point, I don't even have energy to even give. So I'm just there for now. But hopefully, I go back to my old self very soon and give you guys that energy. Yeah, I'll show you guys that, yeah, we can do it and everything. But please, in everything you do in this life, never compare people's story. Everybody has a difference. Not just for sickle cell, for anything. Everybody has their own story. So don't compare anybody's story. oh yeah, this person, can't you see that can't you see how this person is doing, can't you see how this person, why compare us, please? Maybe it will, maybe good English, maybe well with all of us in Jesus' name, amen.